My name is Judith Chamorro-Servent and I am a current Marie Curie Individual Fellow at the Universitat Pompeu Fabra de Barcelona. My current project, Coloninfo, aims to develop new microwave imaging models and reconstruction software in order to help to bring a new pre-prototype to the clinical use and detect cancer. But first of all, let me explain you the trip that brings me here.
My trip starts in my home city, Barcelona, where I did my bachelor in mathematics and as Erasmus student in Toulouse, France. It was in Toulouse where I started to apply mathematics to imaging and modeling through a master, and where I understood how important is the change. Afterwards, I moved to Madrid, where I did my PhD, more focused in bioengineering, specifically in reconstruction of diffuse optical tomography. During my PhD, I did also 2 stays in 2 computer science departments from Vancouver and Denmark. Once finished, I moved to Auckland in New Zealand to work with the invasive intrabody cardiac setting. Later on, in 2015, I came back to Europe, to Bordeaux in France, to apply my skills to the non-invasive electrocardiographic imaging.
What I didn't know when I started this trip is that will be an European grant that will come here to Barcelona.
In 2017, I applied to Marie Curie Individual Fellowship with the support of UPF Barcelona and the project Coloninfo. The European Commission estimates that every year 3.5 million people in the European Union are diagnosed with cancer and 1.3 million people die from cancer each year. The granted project Coloninfo aims to do its bit in the fight against cancer. However, a software that needs to guide a doctor by using the data provided by a medical hardware cannot be tested during a clinical exploration. First, we need to test it with models simulating the microwave propagation inside an intrabody tract, followed by experimental tests provided by clinicians, of course. Thanks to my previous trajectory, I bring intersectoral skills in modeling and imaging reconstruction software for different bioengineering applications. The hardware was done by other engineers and clinicians in other projects, and the software might be later on combined with navigation and other imaging tools.
Well, this project is interdisciplinary and challenging, but the Marie Curie Individual Fellowship has allowed the foundations of the microwave imaging software. The first software allowing the detection of the angular position of a polyp or a normal tissue inside an intrabody tract has already been transferred to a new spin-off aiming to bring this prototype to the clinical use. Thank you.